So today we're replacing a power pack. This is a Johnson Evinrude. This is the plastic carburetor flavor. Why they did this, I'm not sure. And changed out thermostats. We have a thermostat here that the housing is cracked, if you can see that or not. So that was bad. So I put a new one. I bought one, but I didn't buy two. And I suppose I could put this one back in, but I just ordered another one. So just throwing these over here. We got the old power pack off, and so now I just need to put the new one on. And it's not very exciting, but here it is. What is this? Where's the part number? 0586292. Just kind of got it down to the pack. Pretty simple. It's going to go up like so. It's going to plug in up here. That kind of gets that on. Although that's kind of be last. As you got, you got this or ground. This is going to be number one. And on the back of here, looks like we got, where the stator kind of plugs into it. And one side stator, one side is, this is probably your stator side. And then this over here is going to be your trigger side, and they've got this optical trigger system. And you can see you got a ground on both sides. This has got to go to our coil, which I just moved up and out of the way. Well, this would be like number two. And then this one over here is going to be your number one. That's why you got to kind of wait on this guy. Hopefully you can see that. There it goes. And just kind of rotate your spark plug wires back. Yeah, this one's not all the way on. I should just rotate out of the way, kind of like so. And then we're going to do our other one. Where's it at? Oh, it's down here. So this guy, it's going to be like 3. And I'm talking about cylinder 3. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the firing order. Well, get on there. There it goes. And then rotate these out of the way. Something like so. Because this is going to end up being right here. And this one's going to be, you got to get it over out of the way, but it's going to end up right here. So we're going to get our ground wire right in the middle somewhere. And then we're gonna have this float up here and plug in. And they've got a plate. Pull these out here, but they had this little plate that kind of goes between everything. You know, kind of like so. And this is their little, I don't know what they call this, but it's gonna kind of end up like this. It's kind of weird because I thought this just like set in the plastic. Yeah, I think so. Looks like you can get one side but not the other. Set them down. I'm just, oh, there we go. But then that's not right. So maybe this is kind of what we're shooting for. It looks like. So we got one up here and one down there. Yeah, I would have paid. Or was it, yeah, was it like this? See, I should have paid more attention when I took this apart. Yeah, is it more like this? Alright, well, maybe we should go look at a diagram just to make sure. I mean, it's not going to be this, is it? Yes, it's got to be that. So, we got to kind of fit all this back into this little area. It's so kind of dove. I bet there's a video on YouTube about this. What do you think? See, that's going to go in like that. And then the other one. See, they should have like made it where you could start, I don't know, like you could get a bolt started and then put the cover on. I'd almost leave the cover off, but I get it. Because when we put this cover on, this thing is going to be tight in there. And it looks like, you know, like your spark plug wires have to light up. This is really not a fun time. Let me get some kind of, like, I don't know, a punch where I could just stick it in the hole. So anyway, you can see me struggle. The struggle is real. So, all right. First, let's get our ground wire. Actually, I almost want to put this ground wire right here when this came loose. Because how are you gonna, how in the world? So like if you did something like this, maybe? So this has gotta come up. I guess they just like, well, we're gonna put this beauty piece here that I don't know. If I owned the motor, maybe I would just get rid of it. Well, I wouldn't own it anyway because of those plastic carbs. Sorry. So, I missed one of my grounds. This top one. Yeah, because that should go all the way in. You know, I'm thinking about this. I did this all wrong. You guys can learn from me on this. We could take this whole cover back off because it's just in the way. And then we can get our ground. See, like this is not right. That's hitting that where, yeah. I was like, why is that not going in? You know, like that seems like that should go more. It's kind of being stupid. So our top piece is not right. So I'm gonna have to take this all back off and redo it right. I don't know what made me think, oh, just put the beauty piece on with it. Wow, that's weird. I had the right idea though with the little punch. There's that cartoon character. There you go with the bright ideas again, you know. Didn't think it through, did you? Got in a hurry. All right, get off of there. All right, so now this one's gonna come up to here. That one's gonna come up to here. And let's just go ahead and do our ground wire. So I think I can do this just with a bolt now. Yeah, this is probably pretty boring. How to watch this guy do it wrong. All right, got that side. Now let's do the other side where we have the other ground wire. And you gotta make sure you get this little plate. So did I get the little plate on the other side? No. Wow. Okay. See, I don't like this design. What a terrible design. Well, I discovered that basically you got to put the coil, this little, you know, heat shrink or whatever, or heat plate, and then your power pack and a ground wire is back here, which is, again, I missed. I guess you could put it out here, but I chose to do it back here. So in the back there, you got a ground wire. And you get it started, come over to the other side, because it's the same deal. You got to get that little plate lined up, and so the coil, the little plate, and then you got your power pack, and behind it is another ground wire. Get that on. Where's my little... what did I do with it? That's what I'm always looking for, my tools. Frickin' always looking for my tools. Just had it in my hand. I got this. What did I do with it? I set it down? Makes you want to stop for a second. Because you got no choice. I just had it in my hand. Alright, well. We'll do the bottom. So the bottom is a little easier because you don't have all that plate. It's kind of lined up now. Yeah, like this one. I don't know what I do with my little deal. That's so weird. Looks so easy, but it's not. So where did I set this down? Screw it. I have another one. Bam. That's on there, finally. Took all day. And then we're just going to fold these back. They should be on there good. Some random car that just made the block. Who knows what he's doing or up to. Alright, put this back on. So, line up these, I guess. Try to get this freaking thing on here. See, like this has got to come down. Or that's got to come up. What is going on? Oh, okay. That's fine. Yeah, not a fan of how they made this. Oh, it's got to go like that. Get on there, little fella. All right. Put some screws in it. Got a whole bunch of screws. So there's a short one. There's a long one. There's another long one. There's a long one. I guess the long ones? Because there's only 3 for that. I think that's on top. Yeah, I guess it's the long ones. Alright, I don't know how long this is recorded, not recorded. I did manage to get that little beauty piece on there. Or I got all of it on there. But it's not a fun deal. Now, of course, I didn't think about this. I'm going to have the longer bit. Let me go get another bit. This is like, yeah, it's a terrible design. Not easy to work on. Whoa. Just easy there, little fella. Don't get too rambunctious. Alright, so now we've already got that hooked in. And you probably can't see any of this, but up here on top is that beauty piece, and it's back together. Pretty simple. Let me look and just see what we look like here. Alright, so we got to put this piece up back on top of this. Oh, here this is. Wow. See how I do? I set it down right in front of my face. Remember how this was. And there's wood. Guess it was there. Here's another one. We're gonna have to line this dude up. Otherwise, it ain't never gonna fit. Wow. Well, I'm figuring out where they go. I know you can't see this, but my back, I got my back turned to you. Yeah, it's just putting this thing back on. He's also got the front plate off. Remember what I did with that or where that went. And then we got this. Just kind of covers up our wiring, I guess. And that's these short screws. I got another screw left. Why is that? How come we got another screw left? That's a short screw. Oh, I see why. Because he was actually missing a screw. There's one that goes over here. Yeah, you don't need all this there. Johnson, you don't need to put all this stuff on here. Let's just add some time to the service call. Why don't we? Let's add 30 minutes. I'm lightly doing it. Okay, so that gets that all back together. Now I'm just waiting on my thermostat. Once it gets in, we'll throw that in. I'm gonna, meantime, just kind of keep it. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in, just so we don't have a bunch of moisture from the air. But I'm gonna have to wait on that before I can do anything. And we're guessing that's kind of, hopefully, everything's in shape enough that there's not something else wrong with it. Sometimes you gotta fix this to fix that. I'm hoping we don't have a stator problem. But from everything that I looked at so far, found online, it looked to me as if we had a power pack problem. And that's what, if you read the CDI troubleshooting guide, that's what they were saying. Like, there wasn't even a troubleshoot to that. Like, it's just replace the power pack. Like, just replace the power pack. So anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. Thanks for subscribing and watching and liking the videos, and we'll see you next time.